since I was born. Daddy has been the best father you could ever imagine. And I just wanted to say I love him so much.
Hollywood had this amount of sway for this long over this many people.
Well, I'm sad because Michael Jackson died and they're celebrating his life. And he was so young. He was only 50 years old, you know. So he did a lot with his life. He didn't, you know, squander it away and drink and smoke and things like that. But he did a lot to help people. Well, it's sad if somebody dies because they're they're not able to make themselves available to others to help others anymore, you know. He did a lot of damage to himself because he was taking medication, you know, and not eating healthy, and so he was taking a lot on himself, and you know, being stressed out and not having that kind of, like you said, that understanding that he needs to be healthy. And so not living a healthy lifestyle, you know, made him suffer mentally and physically. My teachings that I've learned when I was little that, you know, if you don't believe in Jesus, then you go to hell. And so, you know, he didn't believe in Jesus, so he went to hell. But still, it made it even sadder that he didn't get to go to heaven, even though he's a humanitarian. He helped others. But like you said, it's up to him, between him and God. If he didn't get right with God before he died, then he'll go to hell. But it's a lot of, if he hadn't a personal relationship with God, then he's just suffering even more now. And he's lost, yeah. And that's, you know, making it even sadder that he didn't get a chance to have a personal relationship with God before he died. And so it's just that I think a lot of people should understand that he was a humanitarian and he helped others, but you still have to help yourself and become a, you know, somebody that has a personal relationship with God. And that, with that, having God in your heart and having the love of God and emphasize that to others, then, you know, you might not put a label on yourself saying I'm a Christian, but you are. And, you know, because you're doing Christian-like things and you're being Christ-like by loving others and loving yourself first. You know, you got to love others. That's what I said. You have to be Christ-like. You know, you might not label yourself as a Christian. You might just say, well, I'm just religious or I'm just spiritual. But if you do Christ-like things, then you are a Christian. A sad moment in life, it has to happen. You know, death is inevitable.
I mean, Michael Jackson was one of the most beloved musical artists in history. I mean, even though I'm like young, I mean, I listened to Michael Jackson when I was little. Everyone across the world did, and still does. And I mean, just to see that someone so beloved can pass away so quickly, just, you know, makes you question, like, life in general, I guess. And I mean, with all the celebrities and people who didn't even know him at his service in Los Angeles, that just really shows how beloved he was and will always be. Sometimes I don't know what to believe in because, I mean, my generation has slowly been becoming less and less religious. But even, like, in times of trouble, I mean, you always have to think about God and what he could do for you.
Have no fear, my friend. Death. What a wonderful way to explain it. A sick man turned to his doctor as he was preparing to leave the examination room and said, "Doctor, I am afraid to die. Tell me what lies on the other side." Very quietly, the doctor said, "I don't know." "You don't know? You're a Christian man, and how do you not know what's on the other side?" The doctor was holding the handle of the door. On the other side came a sound of scratching and whining, and as he opened the door, a dog sprang into the room and leapt on him with an eager show of gladness. Turning to the patient, the doctor said, "Did you notice my dog? He's never been in this room before. He didn't know what was inside. He knew nothing except that his master was here, and when the door opened, he sprang in without fear. I know little of what is on the other side of death, but I know one thing. I know my master is there, and that is enough.